Press start.
Hello, and welcome back to the Cade and Joaquin Talk at You podcast
Oh my god.
with your host, Cade Hogan.
I like the
Round of
delay.
applause.
It hurts so much.
Round of applause for Cade Hogan. And your other host, Joaquin Venegas. How are you doing, Cade?
Round of applause.
Oh, round of applause.
We don't do it. Why would you clap? You didn't clap for me, but you clap for yourself?
Yeah, obviously I would do that.
I didn't clap for me.
That's a problem with you, my guy.
I guess it is bad self-esteem over
Is
here.
this your mic? Does your mic always smell weird?
Let me smell your mic. These smell exactly the same.
Maybe something happened
Smell
over
this.
No, this smells way different. Are you serious? Does that smell different to you? You smell the difference?
Those smell exactly the same.
No, dude, this smells... I don't know.
People are just getting deep sniffing audio.
People are into that probably.
Oh my god.
Do you think someone has a fetish?
Someone just came 8 times.
Do you think someone has a legitimate fetish?
A sniffing fetish? Yeah, absolutely.
Hearing someone sniff makes them like hard as a rock.
That's not even that outlandish, I think.
You know what I learned about recently?
What?
A lolly.
A lolly?
You know what a lolly is?
Like a child referring to a lollipop?
No, I didn't say I know that either. First of all, lollies are considered like in British culture like a lollipop or like a popsicle, right? That's a lolly.
I'm really zoomed in. Keep going. Never mind.
But I also learned lolly is a weird thing in the anime community.
Okay.
Where they make someone fall in love with a child, like a little child girl, and make her sexual. That's also a lolly. So I think it's very funny that in the UK, lolly is something that's used all the time.
What the fuck?
It's also used in like America, but it's a lollipop.
Yeah.
So there's still a little bit of like a gap there. Cause I didn't know what. Because I was on a Discord call with my friends.
Was this first the thing about falling in love with a child first before lollipop?
No idea.
Okay.
No clue.
Great.
Well, it's an anime thing where they like sexualize, not sexualize, kind of sexualize, like a child character.
Why would anyone do this?
People are fucking horny, man.
Yeah, for children.
Yeah, it's called pedophilia.
But don't put that in my anime.
I know.
All I want is to see Boruto attack a Titan.
Wow, so I don't know what Boruto is.
Is that a...
How do you know what Boruto is?
I've heard the name.
That's insane.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
Naruto's son. Second.
Oh, I wouldn't guess that.
Really?
You could have told me that that's the main guy that's going to be in Pokemon now, and I would be like, okay.
I hate their character designs. Anywho, but I think it's really funny that in the UK that they use it as a general term. It's also like something a lot of people have been arrested for.
Pedophilia?
Yeah. So I was on a Discord call with my friends. I was saying, like they gave me this big ass. That's what I'm saying. A big ass lollipop for Christmas, and they're like, "Lolly?" And I was like, "Pop?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Lolly though." I was like,
no, this is the weirdest interaction. No one would just assume this.
I was like, "Lolly," because they're fucking with me.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to figure out if I knew what it was or not. Like,
they really threw you in the deep end on that one.
Yeah, and like, do you know what a lolly is? And I was like, no. They're like, look it up. And I was violently surprised.
Violently.
What I was witnessing. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Because also, it's very common in anime culture.
Stop that.
I know.
Stop it. Anime, look at me. Look me in the eyes, anime. Don't do that. Todd Anime? Don't fucking do that. That's totally the name of the guy who made anime.
100%.
Todd, like that's the most like I sleep with an anime body pillow. Which if you do, no disrespect, but if you're Todd Anime, I disrespect only the Todd Anime.
There's probably some guy's name.
I was about to say our number one fan is Todd Anime. We're more handsome than Todd Anime.
Definitely more handsome than Todd Anime.
He looks like that guy who's obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls. Neckbeard.
Oh, you mean fucking Mojo Jojo?
No, there's not the monkey. There's just a guy. There's a guy with a ponytail who's like obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls.
He's a pedophile.
That's Todd Plant.
Pedophile. I think what's really funny about the Powerpuff Girls is that who's the green one? Buttercup always on
angry.
Always on 11, angry all the time.
Have you seen Bubbles get angry? When Bubbles get angry, it's scary.
Bubbles. I've seen clips of Bubbles just beating up random people for no reason.
She gets fucking pissed.
I was like a TikTok compilation. I think she like beat someone up in traffic.
I don't
for
remember
not doing
that.
anything wrong and just beat the shit out of him. And I was like, what the fuck? They put this in children's shows.
Yeah,
I love that.
The original Powerpuff Girls is in the opening credits. Buttercup punches out a person's tooth and there's blood.
Yeah. I think it's also cool that
you would wake up on a Saturday morning and be like, ooh, I'm going to have some Cocoa Puffs.
Don't they fight Mojo Jojo in like almost every episode?
No.
He's just the main guy?
No. He's there a lot.
I thought he was the main guy.
I think that he's the most iconic arch nemesis, but he's not the main guy.
Holy shit.
I don't know if there's a main guy. You're fucked up right now. What happened to your nose?
Oh, he's getting itchy and then like, I feel like I just like before it fell through like a dimension hole.
A dimension hole?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, I write down topics now. Not topics, but things I want to talk about.
I should probably do that. Oh, how was your Christmas? And then I was gonna go like, you're Jewish. I had a weird Christmas this year.
My Christmas was good. I built a Lego.
It was for the last 2 years I haven't asked for anything. Christmas,
Okay.
But last year all I said was I want Formula One like apparel. But this year I didn't ask for anything.
Again.
And I got a lot of clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited for clothes. Oh, this is awesome. I get so many clothes now.
Yeah.
I lost my mind over these socks they gave me. It was these like copper fit socks. You know what copper fit is?
Nope.
It's like copper or some shit.
Like
inside.
the metal?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's supposed to like help with blood flow because like it's a tight kind of like, it's like stockings, I guess, maybe.
Do you have like fucking varicose veins?
No, it's just I have flat feet, so my feet get hurt.
Okay.
But it helps like the blood flow and like kind of the relieve tension. And like older people wear like on their joints, like elbow guards and
on their neck.
And I got like a 12 pack of them. I was like, dude, fuck yeah! Like, I'm so excited
time
for
to
this,
crack
right?
these socks open with the boys.
I'm wearing them right now.
Pack.
And I was like, I'm so excited for it. And I realized, oh my god,
You hit the age.
I'm an adult now.
You got excited about socks.
I lost my mind over socks.
I have that thought whenever I'm driving around and I take note of the different prices of gas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, ooh, that one's $2.99, and I'm like, this is so fucking boring. Why I just think that? Why I think that while I'm driving and listening to music?
That was probably my first moment of being like, I'm not a kid anymore. I wasn't like wanting a bunch of gifts, like toys, electronics, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for anything. It was the first year I never went like. I think it's probably the first year I didn't have Christmas spirit. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
First year I really noticed it because like there's like for a long time as a kid like I was so excited for Christmas every year. I was just like I got up at like I remember one year I got up at 3 a.m.
Oh my god!
I was so excited. I was in my parents' room. They're like, can we open gifts? And they're like, no, go to sleep. And I sat on the edge of their bed, straight-legged, staring at the TV, just watching whatever for like I think 3 or 4 hours. Because we had to do Christmas early a lot because my dad would work Christmas Day, so we get up at like 6, 7, do Christmas, open all our gifts, and go to sleep.
My dad loves Christmas for some reason, and he's particularly.
I think it's when you have kids to an extent who are that age of liking it.
No, it's just him.
Oh.
He's a weirdly obsessed with Christmas, and he's a big Santa Claus proprietor.
I like the vibes, but the vibes weren't as intense for me this year, I've noticed.
Shogun has said about past the age of 3, she was pretty confident that she was like, yeah, he doesn't believe in Santa Claus. Like she just looked at me like, that's a kid who doesn't give a fuck about Santa Claus. And I didn't, but we still did it a lot. And I remember when I was 6, because like when I was 4 and 5, I would do the thing where I go into the room and be like, oh my god, it's Christmas. I wouldn't say it like that. I'd be like, hey, this is let's do this. I have a business proposal.
Me and Zoe would go like upstairs, like running around in excitement.
When I was 6, I got a TV.
Sorry, anyone who's listening just to audio, I squeaked up.
Probably don't squeak the ducks.
Yeah, I realized like I was just holding it and it squeaked. Yeah. I'm sorry if that hurt.
When I was 6, I got a TV for Christmas, and it was a huge box, huge wrap box.
I remember when I got my TV for Christmas, dude.
And I walked into the living room where the Christmas tree was. My grandma Evelyn, it doesn't matter. She was making the Christmas turkey, and then I went and I sat down and I started watching cartoons. And my parents were in the back in the bed like, when is he coming? And then wait another hour. Is he coming? 7 a.m. Should we get out of bed? I don't know what we should do. I think we should go. He's going to come to us eventually,
I don't think
right?
You're a good like example
and
though,
then
for like
at 8:30 they finally got out of the bed and they came into the living room and they went, I was just standing there, hello. And they went, what are you doing? And I was like, I was waiting for you guys to get up. And like, you could come get us. I was like, well, that's rude.
You're not an example for anything though.
Why?
Because no one else would do that. Unless they were like military family.
I didn't care.
I can see that.
But also when I was 1, my first like kind of cognizant Christmas, my dad and grandma hated the way that I opened presents. Whole life. Because they wanted me to like tear through it and just be like, oh my god, this thing, throw it to the side and go into the next thing. Even as a baby, I'd open the present and I'd be like, let me give this the time that it deserves. I was 1 year old. I got a sippy
my
cup.
dad did not fuck around. My dad, like, gift, open it, throw. Like my dad throws gifts. Like I was getting pissed off this year. Because I was sitting at the chair across the living room, and he threw me 3 gifts at once. I'm like, let me fucking open one of them. I mean, he's like frisbeeing them.
Yeah.
I'm like getting hit by them. I was opening a gift, got hit in the face. I was like, yeah, we're gonna fight right now. Christmas morning. He threw me another gift.
I was 1 and I got a sippy cup. Loved a sippy cup when I was 1.
I hope so.
Loved sucking down some juice.
Wow.
And it was in a package, and I saw it, and my brain immediately went, okay, well now I want juice. And then I was like holding it out, and I was like, I couldn't talk, so I was like, hey, how about we get some fucking juice flowing in here, guys? Yeah. And then they're like, kid, look at this. And I was like, I'm not moving on this. And they'd be like, look at this new thing. Look at this new thing. I was like, guys, if you don't fucking get me this juice, I'm going to lose my shit.
And my first Christmas with my sister was a nightmare.
Really?
So we were still in San Francisco. And my sister was, I think, 1, so I was 2 at that point. And she was out there. They're all like, man. I didn't get out of bed yet.
You did not?
No, I didn't get out of bed yet.
Okay.
And they're out there with Zoya, and she's just like, being a dumb baby, just like opening all this shit, right?
Accessing the nuclear
and
launch
I come
codes.
out of the bathroom, and I come out of the room, like head down, come out like angry, just like looking at all of them.
Why?
And they're all like, "Hey, buddy, Merry Christmas!" And I just go and stomp the floor and storm out, and they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with our child?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Should we call like?" Parent
Child
protection services. Because they were like, what the fuck is happening to him? Because I guess at that time I woke up angry a lot. So I was just one of the ones I woke up angry. I guess maybe it's also, no, I'm a year and a half older. So yeah, my second Christmas would have been with her. Yes, right? Yeah, my second Christmas would have been with her.
If you're a year and a half older than her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So I guess maybe I just didn't want to share my Christmas with her. I think I was, my 1 year as the only child, I was very into being the only child.
Even though you were barely cognizant?
Barely cognizant. I think me at the time was very into it. So when another one came around, I was like, what the fuck? It's not about me anymore?
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
I'm sure you don't even remember that time, though, since you're so young.
I don't remember it, but I think my personality at the time was very into being the center of attention all the time. But because now I got to share it with someone. And I'm like, this fucking sucks.
This person.
This blows.
Now, when I
thank God I'm not an only child now. Because I'd be an asshole. Like, I'd be such like a... just like what's the word, like starving for attention all the time. Because like if I was like that at 1, imagine when I developed a personality.
You would have been a fucking nightmare.
I've been an actor. Here we are.
There you go. You still got there.
Yeah, would have been Broadway though. I would have been main character.
Been great.
I would have been everything.
On Broadway. Yeah,
everything.
He's been great.
No,
I wanted to bring up one thing. This is a complete subject change.
That made someone really angry. I know for a fact
that you hate Broadway.
Yeah, I know someone's very angry.
We're gonna get an email. Cade and Joaquin @gmail.com if you want to send us an email. I finished taking a shower the other day. I was looking in the mirror and I looked at myself. I looked down. Nipples.
Okay.
They're so weird. Mine in particular, because when I was bigger.
You think your nipples are weird?
Well,
my nipples are different.
Here's the thing. This is the best. I wrote this in my phone so that I would remember this analogy. When I was 185 pounds, my nipples looked like flat pennies that you'd get from the museum.
Oh, you're 185 at your peak?
I think so.
I'm 185 right now.
That was my peak weight.
I guess because of height.
Yeah, height makes it look very different. Yeah. I had flat penny nipples from the museum. Now I have perfectly round, regular penny nipples. I look at them.
I'm surprised they didn't lump. A lot of people like when they lose their weight, they're still like the nipples look.
Yeah.
The areolas like kind of like do like one of these.
I guess it's because I probably lost so much weight while being.
I guess. Well, I know someone lost a lot of weight and his nipples are fucking fat still.
Oh, then I don't know.
He's muscular.
Lucky. Oh my god.
No, dude, his nipples like you could suck on them.
Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if someone just had like beautiful pecs, like a great chest, but then you took off their shirt and the fucking areola of the nipple was the whole pectoral muscle?
It's like wasn't Joe Jonas like that? Or is he like that in real life?
Joe Jonas?
I think Joe Jonas might have like
crazy nipples.
I think so, like crazy.
Oh
areolas,
my god, Joe Jonas, show us your nipples.
You talking about weird nipples, man? I got weird nipples. My nipples are different.
Well, I think I'm just thrown off by my nipples.
They look more normal now?
Yeah, because I don't think about it, and I have such, I guess, body dysmorphia to the point where I'm always thinking I'm still big. So I'm looking at myself, and I'm always like, wow, I look so weird.
My shits are fat, dude. No, fat nipples. Mine are weird.
You are different, because one's like taller than the other one.
No, one's slanted.
Yeah, that's what makes it think that it's...
like one's like there was a while where they both looked like Sid the Sloth.
I remember you described it as that.
They're also very like.
That was one of the first times you came over to my house. You said my nipples look like Sid the Sloth.
Yeah, I have a thing with my body is that it's down the middle, different. Like if if you were like cut off one half and make those two into like symmetrical on both sides, they would look completely different.
Yeah,
like
it's interesting though that I don't notice that when I'm looking at you, but in a mirror I notice it.
Like my nose is symmetrical. Like there's not one side that's higher than the other. My mouth is symmetrical, but eyes, ears, arm length are pretty similar. Mm-hmm. Feet are different.
What about the half side of your penis?
There is one side does curve more than the other.
That's interesting.
Mine's like a Y. My penis is a Y.
It splits into two heads.
What the fuck is you and my penis? Let's just go back to that. I just realized you brought that up again. Anywho,
I did it because you get upset.
But like I have like my nipples are different. Like they're I'm it's not like super significant. There's people who have like one eye on their forehead and one eye on their cheek, right?
Yeah, like sloth.
Mine's not like that, but you can kind of see there's like a little bit of a like.
I can't see it when I look at you. I can only see in the mirror.
Only in the mirror, yeah. I guess because you can't really look at it like when you see face on, you can't really see it. But like I think you also might just be used to it.
Does your penis ever look like it's wearing a corset?
I think you need to see like a doctor urgently. What do you mean?
Like it's regular at the bottom and regular at the top, but it kind of dips in the middle. It gives it like a lady's hourglass in the middle. It looks like a lady hourglass figure.
Show me your penis right now.
Right, it's like not like that right now.
How often does it do it?
Not often, but enough that I've noticed it.
I think you need to see a doctor, bro.
Why?
Your dick shouldn't look like that.
It doesn't do it all the time.
It shouldn't look like Play-Doh when you squeeze the middle of it, because like a Play-Doh.
I don't squeeze it.
No, I'm saying, but like a Play-Doh, like if you make like a Play-Doh, it's like a
in a little shape,
like a straight.
Yeah,
like a cylinder, and you squeeze the middle.
Yeah,
is that what it looks like?
It looks
like a dumbbell. It's like a dumbbell. No, it's like a dumbbell is like fat, skinny in the middle.
If you're on the video version,
this isn't normal, guys.
You're gonna get to see a diagram. Thank you. So if this,
why are you? I can just hold it normally for you. You just move.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. I was like, I guess I'm stuck down here. If this is what it looks like normal, just 2 lines, everyone. If you can see that. Audio versions, I just drew 2 lines. It looks kind of like the Black Widow symbol.
Okay, like directly in the middle, or
yeah, basically.
Or is it under that's what it looks like. Or is it under the head?
No, it's in the middle.
That's not normal, my guy. It's so not normal.
Why is that not normal?
How would that be normal at all? Tell me that.
Because I assume it's in 2 distinct quadrants.
It's not. It's one. The 2 quadrants is the tip and the rest of it. What?
I got pins and needles on my whole left leg, guy.
Because you're sitting down for too much. That's what it means. He's also right here. Fuck, put that away.
Put that away.
Yeah.
It hurts.
You sit down too much. That's what it means. You gotta start stretching your legs.
It hurts to move my toes right now.
It means your legs asleep.
Yeah.
It means the nerves in your butt are like. Stand up.
They're sucking.
Just stand up. You don't need to be in the camera that bad.
Ha. That's
we gotta like.
Comfortable.
We're gonna do some stretches. You ready?
Okay, we're doing stretches on the podcast this week.
We're gonna put your knee up.
We're putting my knee up.
Hold it to your chest.
Hug it into my chest.
Yes, as far as you can. Trying to get the stretch going on right here.
Someone else. If we had a producer, we'd have them be filming this. But you guys are just gonna
kick it straight up.
What are we doing?
Kick your leg straight up.
My leg is trying to go straight up into the air like I'm doing a fucking cheerleading routine. Do you do this? Do you do this?
Just stretching. I'm trying to stretch your leg out. Do like a lunge.
There's no space here.
Other way, dingus.
This way?
Yes, because you're trying to stretch right here.
Oh, I didn't assume that. This is okay. So right now I'm doing a lunge with my.
We were at a party a couple days ago, and Cade was wearing like some sweatpants. I was like, "Wow, Cade, those pants do nothing for your ass."
Yeah, you were.
And you were like, "Yeah, obviously I know ass." And then everyone looked and laughed.
I felt bad.
Why?
Because everybody fucking laughed at me.
They weren't laughing at you directly.
I want to reveal something you did.
It was more so.
I want to reveal something you did.
Can I finish what I was saying? It was more so like how fun it looked like you were just like a straight down from back to toe, back to heel. You just straight.
I was wearing Audrey's pants.
What did I do?
When we were in high school. One time you were talking about fitness with a friend of ours, and you were talking about how when you're really fit, right above your crotch, you have a V line that
it's not like above your crotch. It kind of goes to your
like
crotch.
in your pelvic region.
We all know what V lines are.
And then out of the blue,
I'll say it how I actually said it. I was talking to this guy, Christian. I can say Christian. We've said his name on the show before.
Have we?
Yeah, yes. We were talking about fitness or CB Beats. Go check him out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Link his shit if you want. Okay, no, I think you should because he's our friend.
I'll find it.
Link his music. He makes good shit. And we were talking about how he wants a V-line. And I was like, V-lines don't matter. I mean, like, I got a V-line, but I'm not like striving for it. Like, you don't need a V-line. Cade has a C-line. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, you just said Cade has a C line, which, by the way, just means you're fat. It's just a really interesting way to say Cade's really fat to the point where the thing that's supposed to be really straight and point down curves like a fucking half pipe. That's how much he's got going on down there. That's what he was implying. He was like, my dear friend, looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man figured out how to do an indent near his crotch.
And the best part about that is that I did not know I said that till last week, where you mentioned it in passing, and I went, what?
It's stuck with me for years.
I feel bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel terrible that I said that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's so funny.
It's pretty funny.
It's so funny.
I guarantee you.
The funniest part is I came up with it on the spot.
On the spot. I don't even know where we were.
You caught a stray at lunch.
Oh, we were at lunch.
You caught a stray for no reason.
I wasn't even in the conversation. I wasn't interacting. I was just next to you. Are you okay? That sounded really painful. Are you okay?
But look at you now.
Now I'm very skinny.
Yeah.
Complete 180.
We're at where you want now. I help.
Yeah, you gave me horrible self-body image issues.
Listen, I just want to say I don't condone doing that to people.
Good.
You can only do it to yourself, not to other people.
Yeah. No. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it at all.
Well, I do it to myself, so I mean.
I also do it to myself, but it's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy, but like only you could do
Every
it.
human does it.
Yes, it's just fact. But
Yeah.
don't do it to other people because that's what we call bullying.
Bullying.
And we don't.
And
like
we are for
boys.
bullying. We don't
Unless
for
they're
bullying.
furry.
Why? Do what you need to do.
No. If you wear a tail to school
God.
and the tail is a butt plug, absolutely not.
Okay, if you're wearing a butt plug to school, that's a different situation.
But the tail butt plug.
Look, I think if you're wearing a butt plug to school, there's already a problem we need to address.
And this little kid walked up to this girl in furry at Walmart. He's wearing a skirt with a butt plug tail. And the kid was just like reached for it and pulled. Not in the video, cut it because the girl like swung around quick. Oh my god, dude. Like if I saw that in real life, oh my god.
Indiana Jones reaching.
I want you to keep in the thing about furry because I don't give a fuck. They want to cancel me for that.
I don't want you to get in trouble, Joaquin.
I'll get in trouble over that.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I'll get in trouble, Joaquin.
I support you if you're a furry. I don't care what you do. All right. Apparently it's getting left in. If you need to complain to Joaquin, don't email us.
Email
Tweet
me.
Joaquin.
Email me at joaquinrbenegas3@yahoo.com. Email me. Yahoo.com specific. I'll make it. That's my email for this. Yahoo.com.
You're gonna make an email. You're gonna make it.
I'll make it. Email me.
We were recently at a Kohl's.
We were at a Belk.
And you were buying this sweater. And the lady said, "Can I have your email?" And you started. I was like, "Wow, he's really giving her the email." And then you said at Yahoo, and I was like, "Holy shit!" We've been a little frustrated at each other, but that's the funniest fucking turn of events. We were frustrated at each other.
No, I don't frustrate you at all.
You literally said that night that we were like an old married couple. We were just putting on an act for the kids so we don't seem mad.
No, not each other, just at life.
Oh yeah, we
I
were
wasn't
just
mad at you at all.
frustrated. Oh okay.
Yeah, I was fine with you.
Oh okay. I thought you meant you were mad at me.
Were you mad at me?
No.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't mad at you at all.
Okay, I was like, why?
I
was concerned when you were in the car.
It was more so just like a situation going on we were dealing with.
Because I was like, oh, why is he mad at me?
But we don't want to show the kids that we're upset in general. That's what I mean. Not mad. I don't give. Yeah, you weren't doing anything.
Okay. I got a big...
You're being very helpful. What?
I don't know. I thought you were mad at me.
Oh.
I should have voiced this issue that day.
Yeah, I had no idea. It was like a deep going on thing that was for like 4 days.
Yeah, it has been 4 days.
I had no idea. I didn't get what?
I broke all the blood vessels in my face vomiting again. I do it all the time.
You need to change the way you throw up.
I don't know how to do that.
Don't tense your... Like, there's throwing up where you're like, ugh. But you go, ugh. And you tense your whole... You get a head rush.
Yeah. I think that I need... You know when you're talking about how you need to coach me in the shower by...
I'm going to coach you in life.
For vomiting, specifically. Like, what else? Get mozzarella sticks out of the air fryer.
That.
Which I burned myself.
Driving, I could probably coach you for.
I'm not bad at driving.
Terrifying, though, at driving.
Yeah, people are really scared. I don't think...
It's because you brake so late.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like... like me, right? It's gradual, just kind of slowing down the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yours like we're coasting. Now we're braking. That's what you do.
I know that you and Isaac and Shogun and a lot of other people get really nervous when I drive, but I think that, and I don't know this for sure because we never talked about it, Audrey seems at least completely indifferent.
I think it says a lot about her driving. I'm a very good driver.
I trust you when you drive.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you do because of what we did in my Dougal Speedway.
Yeah, where you're going fucking 80 and skirving and curtain all over and I'm just a limp, dead body.
And there was times, like, I mean, I was going faster than I thought I'd ever would.
It was a very curvy road. Just to, like,
I mean, like, curvy's not even a proper way to do it. There's like...
It looks like a snake.
There's elevation changes. There's like, I mean, and it's just like trees.
And it's a small road.
Small road. Like if you have to go side by side with someone, like with someone coming at you, like on the other side of the road,
you're gonna feel.
You're going on the dirt though. You have to go on the dirt.
Yeah.
There's not even a lot of dirt to go on to, honestly. But there's banking. It's a fucking awesome road. It's one of my favorite roads I've ever driven. I mean, I was fucking.
You were going at least 80 at one point.
Yeah, I was hauling ass throughout every turn. And there was points where I'm going like, I'd go like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah,
that's fine."
I was like, "Fuck it, wow!" Like we'll go, we'll keep going.
You're going, you're pushing it to the limit.
Yeah, I could have went faster too. I was afraid at that point.
I just don't move. Like I have my arms limp.
But the fact that you weren't like afraid of what was because usually people I'm in the car with when I'm going that fast are afraid of what could happen.
I don't even think about it.
Well, you were just
chilling.
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah,
I thought this at work today, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know how down you are with me.
Okay.
If we're out somewhere, right? We're just doing our own thing. We're not like really together, but like we're near each other, right? And all of a sudden you see me just throwing fucking hands with somebody.
I'm coming in right immediately.
What's your reaction though? Like, what are you jumping in to do? Are you jumping to just swinging, or are you jumping to pull me away?
I'm jumping in to push that guy away first. Then I'm gonna be like, "What's going on?" I need like 3 words. You say like this.
No. Okay, that's okay. I just need to know. Cause
I don't want you to get hurt. That's my main thing.
I just need to know what I expect from you.
If I see you punching the guy,
we're fighting. Like it's not like me just beating the shit out of someone. Like we're tussling.
Let me explain it this way. If I see you kind of doing like the main thing, I'm gonna push him away for a second, and then I just need 2 words where you're like, "Here's how he fucked up," and then I'm in. If he's hitting you, I'm charging in immediately. I'm kicking.
Well, okay, what if it's a 50-50?
It was 50-50. I'm beating the shit out of the guy.
Okay, I just need to know.
Basically, we're beating the shit out of the guy no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason you say, "This is a homeless man I'm just assaulting." Then I'm like,
I wouldn't just do that. I wouldn't just like someone on the side of the road just fucking like just on like
that's a different thing.
A heroin high and just beat the shit up. Imagine how crazy that would feel. Because you're on heroin, you feel like mush and you can't really move. Imagine your shit gets out of you on heroin.
If that's the situation, I'm not in.
You think it's like that scene from Judge Dredd where it's given that slow-mo drug?
Slow-mo, yeah.
And she dies in slow motion. It feels like that at least?
I guarantee you, yes.
That's cool. Okay, I just wanted to know, because I was thinking about this at work. I don't know why. I was thinking like, I need to know like how down he is depending on the situation.
No, I'm in.
Okay. I think though, like if I'm beating the shit out of someone, just don't question it.
Yeah, I trust you.
Just jump in and start kicking. If I got him on the ground, just kick.
The problem is like right now, I was just like,
if it looks like I'm about to kill the motherfucker, yeah.
Then it's different.
Away. Yeah. But like if I'm just, like I'm winning, just help me finish him off. We'll deal about the repercussions later.
Because also the other thing is if I see anyone like in a fight, like one of our friends, because I'm not a very violent person, but I am a black belt, and I do remember because when I would go into like sparring matches, it was like a fucking switch flipped in my mind, and I became this, for lack of a better term, I became an animal.
You mean you kicked a woman in the throat?
I kicked a woman in the throat so hard that she went down to both of her knees. I feel like if I saw that happening to you or Isaac or Audrey or Ksenia or any of our friends,
so would you punch a girl then?
I'd punch anyone. Yeah, it's like Batman said that one time.
Yeah.
The hammers of justice are unisex.
Yeah, facts.
That's a real thing you said.
I know, I've seen that.
I love that clip. But yeah, anyone.
I wouldn't, okay, if Audrey Ksenia's in a fight with a girl, I wouldn't just come in and fucking clothesline or RKO the other girl. I'd push.
Yeah, you push first.
But I want to come in just like full regalia.
No, you push first in any situation, then you get...
What I would rather do is that if I see a guy with that girl trying to pull the girl away, I'm going for them. Then I can fight that guy.
But they're trying to break it up.
Because fuck that guy. Obviously, the girl deserves it. The girl should keep getting beat up. She deserves it. Because Audrey's not going to fight. Audrey's a pacifist.
Well, I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
But like, I'm just throwing hands.
Yeah, imagine this. Imagine if, since Audrey's a pacifist, which I almost always say it's pacifish every time.
Pacifist.
Because from Gumball, he's like, I'm a pacifist. Darwin says that, and that's where it's hardwired in my brain as. There's going to be one day I write a script where I got the word fucking pacifist in there, and we're going to do 90 takes where I say pacifist.
If it's a girl, I don't want to hit a girl. I'd rather just jump in the middle.
You do a quick sidekick.
I wouldn't want to hit him. I just jump in the middle. Because that's just a whole...
Don't hit hard.
I wouldn't want to hit him at all.
I go in. I go swinging.
Unless it's like my girlfriend and she's getting mollywopped by a girl, I'd come in with like aggression. Even I couldn't. I couldn't hit a girl unless my girlfriend's getting jumped by like 3 women. I'd come in and handle it, but I wouldn't handle the same way I'm handling it as a guy.
I'm very used to fighting women.
That's not that's well, wow. That can be taken
because of Taekwondo.
That can be taken out, dude. Oh my god, like Chris Breezy in this bitch, bro. Like
they used to because like it would be the older women in the class that they would have me fight. Why
wouldn't you fight like older kids, men, boys?
Because I'd make them cry.
Older, like teenage boys.
I had to fight women in their 20s when I was 8 years old because I'd kick the boys too hard.
Okay, but teenage boys, like why couldn't you fight a 16-year-old?
There also wasn't any teenage boys.
Okay. I thought they were just there and they're like, let's just let them fight older women. Let's create a monster. You're okay with hitting a woman, no question asked.
Well, I also want to it's not I'm okay with hitting a woman. I am if it's in defense of my friends. I would beat up anyone.
I wouldn't attack a girl the same way I attack a guy in a situation like that.
I just go in. If she's attacking any of my friends, I go in. I protect my friend. I think you just do a solid one.
We need to fix your.
What's wrong with that? I'm trying to protect my friends.
It's just the fact that it's a woman.
The hammers of justice are unisex.
I understand that, but the woman's not like poison ivy. Don't just come in.
If someone's beating the shit out of one of my friends, I'm gonna get them off.
You get them off, but don't come in full regalia, kick to the fucking face with a girl. Maybe, I don't know, it's situational, but like if they're just in like a cat fight, don't just come in.
In most instances, you're just trying to break it up.
Yeah.
I thought this was the instance of someone's getting the shit kicked out of them.
Shit kicked out of them. Okay, so it's just like one kick get in the way, or you come in and like toe to toe with the girl.
I'm not gonna go start a sparring match, but I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one kick, like a good side kick.
Yeah,
because I wanted like kind of knock
the wind at you.
And you side kick her again.
Okay, that we can work on.
You keep her away from you.
For me, I'll only fully attack a woman if she has a weapon. Then I'll fully attacking her. But if she just comes at me crazy, I'm just gonna like jujitsu her.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Let me clarify that. I don't want to fight anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone.
The way it made it seem like you don't give a fuck. Like you will fight whoever, whenever, anytime.
I don't particularly like fighting, and I don't like hurting people. But also,
I like fighting.
I am very aware that I will protect my friends.
Yes.
I am a black belt. And I could probably kick the shit out of a lot of people. And I don't care who that person is.
That's fine.
I wouldn't hit a child. How about that?
Okay, that's a good start. All very situational. It's like a moment. It's a decision you make in the moment.
What if it's Ronda Rousey?
I'm dead.
I could take her.
No, the fuck could not.
I could take her.
Ronda Rousey at her worst would demolish you still.
Ronda Rousey would kill me, but I could take her.
All right. I'm glad you have that confidence in yourself, dog. That bitch was still at one point UFC champion. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, I can take her. There was this show in the 2000s, early 2000s. There was this show in the early 2000s, Joaquin. I don't know if you've heard about it. I don't remember what it was called. It was the exact inverse of American Idol. Where instead of trying to find the best singers, I watched a Cody Co video on this. They were trying to find America's worst singers.
I'd be amazing at this. My mom would demolish that.
And here's the thing. Here's the fucked up thing. In the final episode, they were doing or maybe it was the first time.
How long did it go?
I don't remember.
I would not imagine long.
Maybe a couple. It was in early 2000s. They were mean.
That's true.
But in the final episode, they did a performance, and to make sure that the audience wouldn't laugh. This is real. This is what happened. I swear on Sam Raimi, this is real. This is what the Cody Co video said to me.
Right now.
They said to this audience, the whole audience, don't laugh. This is a Make-A-Wish person's final request. So you can't laugh at how bad they are at singing. Do you know how fucked up that is?
It's so funny, though.
Yeah. Now looking back on it, the fact that they had to do that is hilarious. But imagine that. Imagine.
Oh my god.
And then you're sitting there and you're like, oh my god, I can't laugh at this person for being terrible at singing because they're terminal with cancer.
That's so funny.
That's what that whole audience was thinking.
Whoever thought about that, like producing wise, genius.
I can't even imagine.
Do you think the singers knew they were bad at singing?
No, they were. The thing was, all the people were amping them up. They're like, "You're great." There was one dude on the show who would constantly say like, "I had to turn around for this performance because your boobs were too great." Whenever I was looking, he was real gross. He was like, "I kept looking at your boobs, so I didn't hear your voice. But now that I've turned around and heard your voice, you're great."
That's a 10 out of 10 excuse.
That's a 10
By the
out
way,
of
your
10
fucking
excuse.
honkers were so bedoinging, I couldn't even look at you when you were singing. Honkers is a weird word, tits, right?
I thought you were talking about me. I was like, what are my honkers?
Boobs.
I know they're boobs, but my brain was like, what? I was like,
Isn't that a weird word though for boobs?
Oh my god,
Honkers.
so weird. Honkers. There's a lot of weird words for different, like badonkadonk.
Badonkadonk.
How do we come up with these also? Is there just a guy sitting in a room? I feel like it's,
I think it's
people are coming up with like songs. They're like,
yeah.
God damn, I need something that rhymed with scrotum. God, you really goat him. Badonkadonk. And then goatum becomes a big term for
Goatum.
I don't know why scrotum was the word I wanted to rhyme with.
I remember my friend Jamie. He's going for nursing.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, you feel me that.
And I was asking him because like like testicles, like the whole thing is like scrotum. That's like the scientific term.
Yes.
I was like, what's the one for penis? And he just looked at me. I'm like, what? Maybe we call it it's like a scientific term for penis. He goes, yeah. I was like, what? He goes, penis. I was like, no, but seriously though, what like?
Why'd you not believe him?
Because I just don't. Because penis is such a like.
It's so
usually
ubiquitous,
say nuts, right?
Yeah.
Or like
balls,
titties. That can't be the scientific term. Boobs.
Breasts.
They're breast, right? But we don't really call them breast.
I think a lot of people call them breasts if they're creepy and weird.
Yeah, but creepy. There's not a lot of creepy and weird people though.
Yeah,
that's a lot. There's a lot of them, but not like majority. I'm a very peer pressure person, like getting peer pressure into things. I was at work.
I have no clue where this is going.
I was at work and it's something bad, and I was throwing away these mushrooms because they were just like opened the package.
Mm-hmm.
So they were fresh, but they're like we just couldn't sell them because the package was like already kind of ripped. And I was like, "You guys want any mushrooms?" Like, "You like mushrooms?" And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure." I was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "You like mushrooms?" I was like, "No, I fucking hate mushrooms." He's like, "Why?" I was like, "Cause they're gross."
Yeah.
And he goes, "You're crazy." Cause he's like, "They're really good." And he ate one. And I was like, he's like, "They're really good. You should eat one." I was like, "All right, fine." I ate one. And I ate the whole mushroom.
Was it big?
It was probably about like, describe this to people.
Like a Lego minifigure.
Size of this duck, maybe.
Not everyone can see that duck.
A little bigger than this duck.
Explain it to an audio listener.
It's a duck, like a small rubber ducky that you put in your bathtub. And I was eating it, and I was like, you know what? They aren't that bad raw. A mushroom.
Uh-huh.
And then I was out stalking, like that's what I was doing.
All over
and I
shelves.
burped, and I got a strong taste of just raw shroom.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, like, dude, I almost threw it right now thinking about it.
Oh, shit. We didn't even acknowledge that this is the last Cade and Joaquin of the whole year.
Oh my god, it is.
That's crazy.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Yeah, I guess soon.
Yeah, this is 4 or 5 days before New
Are we
Year.
gonna kiss New Year's Eve?
Yeah, we'll kiss at the end of this podcast.
I was thinking about that. Like, if we have a New Year's Eve party, if we do something, I'm like, well, I never had New Year's kiss before, and no one ever at the party I want to do it with. And I was like, it'd be really, really funny, but so disgusting. And me and Cade at a New Year's kiss.
That'd be the best.
It's also really funny because Isaac would get so mad.
Isaac would get very mad.
Isaac would be so mad.
Isaac would be pissed off.
Pissed. We're not gonna do it
Why?
because it's gross. I don't want to kiss my friends.
Why do you think that became a thing, the New Year's kiss?
No, it's just like kind of like a sentimental thing to do. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have no clue. Should we do something for New Year's?
Sure.
Collective. It's a hive mind.
As the hive, yeah. Let's.
One missing of the pod.
Oh,
Can we talk about how you're an idiot for that?
how am I an idiot?
Pod. How we thought that meant.
I don't
Audrey,
remember.
okay, Isaac. We did like a gift thing with us four. Even though I didn't get anyone gifts, 'cause I didn't have money at the time. Isaac got a gift for the podcast. It was another Bluey.
Oh yeah, we still haven't put up that Bluey yet.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I don't know
Isaac.
where it
Or my
is.
Evil Dead. It's in my room.
Oh.
I haven't got it out yet.
And when Cade was opening it, he was like, yeah, Isaac said it's for the pod. And he was quiet. And I know when Cade's quiet, I'm like, okay, he's thinking about something.
Something's bad when I'm
He's
quiet.
thinking about something stupid right now. He goes, like, for all of us? I went, what? He's like a pod, like, well, it's like a pod, like of dolphins. I was like, no, the fucking podcast, you idiot. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I don't know
like
why.
randomly just refers to us. That's a thing you have to like, like bring up at like a dinner.
Yeah,
like,
but
listen, I have a name. I have an idea. a name for all of us as a group.
We call us For the Pod now.
Because of it, yeah, sure. Because of you. Because you fucked up and thought that he just randomly brought that up.
I was really confused.
But yes, now us four, though. Audrey, Cade, Isaac, and Joaquin. We are the pod. We need to create like a rap cover.
We got a couple.
You know the NWA album? Like the iconic one where they're all standing above it, like looking at it like they're gonna beat up. We should recreate that and have it just like as the pod.
We need to make that.
Like all looking like gangster rappers. That'd be so funny.
That'd be so funny.
It'd be a Boys Support Boys like a sponsored album.
Yeah,
but it's like the pod.
I love that.
I mean, we're like NSYNC.
Boys Support Boys.
Oh my god, we should create like an NSYNC. I want to
do the puppet one.
Dude, we should do that.
Yeah,
we should create a bunch of album covers.
Dude, we could get Ksenia to take the photos.
We're doing this.
Everyone, we're doing this.
We're doing this. We need to do that so bad.
We have to do this.
We have to do this. The pod. We should all get dolphin costumes.
Yeah, and then we should stand like we're doing like a Family Matter, like from Smallest to Tallest.
We should do so many. I want to do like a bunch of them.
This is great.
We gotta do like a bunch of photos.
Absolutely, yes.
We gotta do that.
I'm in love with
How much time we got left?
Let's cut it. Let's call it here.
Okay.